how's it going everyone? I am the Thegamingraptor, and in today's video I will be going over the light class in the finals today. Now the finals is a new game that has come to console and is on PC as well. It's on every platform, and I have been enjoying this game. I really enjoy the light class in the finals. I really enjoy it, but there are some stuff that I'm going to go over in the light class for you guys to help you understand about the light class in this game if you ever want to pick this game up. If you want to start with the light class or the heavy class or the medium class, I will be going over those three classes too, and what they do, what you can do really. That's pretty much what we're going to be going over today. I'll also go over the weapons and gadgets too, that way you guys get some understanding of the light class, and I will get some gameplay too for you guys as well. If you do enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. But without further ado, let's get straight into the guide. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go over the weapons and gadgets first. We'll leave the specializations for last. So I'm gonna go over the first weapon, which is the M11. This here is a fast firing full automatic machine pistol. People get this first as like it's the first weapon of choice really. It doesn't have any sight. The next weapon I will showcase it, or I will show you guys, is it will have a sight, but the damage itself isn't that, it's not that bad. But this is really used for close quarters combat and whatnot, because the fire rate is really high and the range itself not too good. Same goes with the accuracy, and it has 40 mag. It has a max size of 40, but the reload speed for it is 1.7, so it's got an okay reload speed. The next weapon we have here is the bolt action sniper rifle, the SR-84. It's not that bad of a sniper rifle really. A lot of people who play the light class do tend to take this. It's got really good damage output. The range for it is really good. Accuracy wise, it's just your standard sniper rifle, and it does have a mag size of 6, so you have to land those shots. You gotta land your shots and whatnot. I don't use the sniper as much. I really use submachine guns with my light class right now. The next one we have is the XP-54. This here is a tactical submachine gun. It's the same thing as the M11, but kind of better because the sight is on here, which gives you good accuracy, and it doesn't have the good range, so it's still more into the close quarters kind of combat when you use this weapon. The reload speed for it is 2.7. That's not that bad of a reload speed. I mean, if they do tend to buff it to maybe, I'll say like 2.3, honestly, that would be really good. 2.3 for reload speed, and its max size is 30, so it's not that bad. It's like your standard submachine gun. Next up we have is the dagger. This is another weapon that is in the light class. It's a close range melee weapon, and it can also perform a secondary backstabbing attack. So it has a backstabbing attack that you can really do with the dagger. Sadly, I don't have it unlocked. Most of the weapons here, I don't have them unlocked, since it is a bit hard to grind getting these unlocked. It really is, and it is a pain in the tail really. But you can really use the secondary attack, and you can also use this for close melee range combat. So a really good weapon if you ever want to like just use daggers and whatnot. The next one we have is the LH1 semi-automatic battle rifle. I don't see that many people in the light class taking this. I mean, some people might, I don't know, I'm really not sure. Again, I don't have it unlocked, as most of these weapons I don't have them unlocked. It's not that bad with damage. Fire rate itself is not that good, and range is pretty good, pretty standard, and accuracy is in the middle. It's pretty good too. It has the same reload speed as the submachine gun that I showed y'all, XP-54, yes. So yeah, it's the same reload speed for it. The next one we have is the double barrel shotgun. The double barrel shotgun, it does a lot of damage. I mean, in one shots, if you can aim at like squishies and whatnot, you can one shot people with it. Or I think maybe two tab actually. I think you two tab with people, I'm not sure. Two tab, one tab, it depends honestly. Again, the fire rate, range, accuracy, like it's a shotgun really. And the mag speed and the mag size for it is 2. I mean, it's simple. It's a double shotgun, so yeah. And it's got a reload speed. It's the same. Well, not the same, but it's like 2.5. That's an okay reload speed. Next up we have is the sword. Now, if you're trying to go Assassin's Creed style, you can take the sword if you want to. It's a high damage melee weapon, and it can also perform a secondary lunging attack. Yes, it can. Like, most of these weapons can perform secondaries. The next one we have is the throwing knives. It's a set of silent projectiles that can be thrown in short bursts and can be thrown in pairs as well. And the next one we have is the V95. This here is a semi-automatic pistol. This isn't bad, honestly. I've seen some people run this pistol. It's not that bad of a pistol. It does okay damage, and the fire rate is not the best. I mean, the range itself is okay. Accuracy is pretty solid on accuracy. Max size is 20, and the reload speed for it is 1.3, so the accuracy itself is a little bit there. It's like in the middle, like it's okay solid. Okay, all right, so the first gadget we have here is the breach charge. The light class does have a breach charge. It's a highly destructive deployable explosive that can be remotely detonated, so you can really breach walls with this breach charge. It's like in Rainbow Six Siege with Ash, really, how she breaks walls with her breach charge. That's pretty much what this is, but it's different. Really, you have to detonate it at the right time. Next one we have is a flashbang. It's a thrown projectile that blinds and deafens nearby players, can be thrown underhand or overhand. You can take the flashbang if you want to blind people. I mean, it's up to you, really, your preference. I sometimes take the flashbang. I mean, it is a starting kind of thing that you can take with you if you ever want to switch it out, or if you're trying to get into the finals. You can always take the flashbang. It's not that bad. Next one we have is the frag grenade. The frag grenade itself is, well, another projectile that you can throw and it explodes after release. The next one is the goo grenade. It's a thrown projectile that explodes into several blobs of goo, which solidify on impact, can be thrown underhand or overhand. The next one is the pyro grenade. This one's a thrown projectile that starts a fire in the area where it explodes. The next one is the smoke grenade. It's a thrown projectile that emits smoke when it explodes, blocking lines of sight and extinguishing fires as well. The next one is the gas grenade. I don't have this unlocked, unfortunately. This is a thrown projectile that emits a cloud of toxic gas. Contestants take damage while exposed to toxic gas. Next one is the glitch grenade. It's a thrown projectile that disables specializations and gadgets. So with this grenade, I think it takes out anything that's electronic or disables like power objectives and whatnot, so it's like an EMP grenade in a way. The next one is the motion sensor. It's a deployable sensor that sticks to a surface and can track opponents in range through walls, can be triggered multiple times. The next one is the stun gun. The stun gun itself is stuns and immobilizes opponents at close range. So you can take this if you want to stun your opponent and kill them too. The next one, which I feel like I should tell y'all you really need to get this one, is thermal vision. It reveals heat signatures. So say like this, okay guys? Say like you're inside maybe the objective, or like you're trying to like cash out and whatnot, and you feel like someone's coming towards y'all, like towards your team. You'll throw on the heat signature or the thermal vision, and you'll start seeing them through the wall. That's pretty much what the thermal vision is in the finals. And honestly, I've seen this multiple times. Like, I've seen it. So many people will take this. The thermal vision, I think, is a really good kind of ability that you can take for yourself in the finals. The next one is the vanishing bomb. It's a thrown projectile that cloaks your teammates for a short duration when detonated. Basically, cloaks your entire team for a short duration when detonated. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the weapons and gadgets for the light class. Now we're going to go into the specializations for the light class. Okay, so for the first specialization here, we have the cloaking device. This here is a temporary cloak that makes you hard to see when moving and invisible when motionless. So I really run the cloaking device for my build for the light right now, since I like the cloaking device more than the grappling hook. And with the cloak device, as I show you guys right here with this little video, this is what the cloaking device is like. So you go invisible and you can steal the objective or the cash out, or the vault, I think, like cash money or whatnot, and you can steal it and you can just go invisible, and yeah, people will kind of see you. If they see you with your eye, you have to like squint a little bit and whatnot just to see your opponent. Then yeah, you could pretty much kill your opponent while they're in the cloaking as well. But the cloaking device itself is really good for anyone that wants to use it. Pretty much I highly recommend anyone using the cloaking device, as you can go invisible, you can go behind your opponent, and you can kill them easily too. The next one is the grappling hook. Some people that play the light class tend to take the grappling hook. It's a cord with the hook that you can launch to scale structures and swing past walls. Also handy for quick escapes during combat. Honestly, as I was playing the finals for the first time, I did use the grappling hook, which I think is the very first one that you have. It's like the very first one that you have as a specialization. It's not that bad really. You get to like swing from one wall to another, get from point A to point B. Honestly, that's pretty much what the grappling hook is, and it does make you feel like Spider-Man in a way. To me it did, because I felt like I was swinging and then I was just taking people out. It was just really dope, honestly, dude. So if you want to use the grappling hook more in your kind of build, you can. The next one is the evasive dash. It's a few quick dashes to close distance or dodge out of harm's way. Pretty much the dash itself is just a way to just dodge out of enemy fire. That's pretty much all the dash is. I mean, if you dash out of it, I mean, you can still maybe get hurt, but it won't be that much. You gotta dodge out of it as fast as you can. You gotta dodge out of the harm's way, and you can get to buildings faster too by just leaping from one building to another. But yeah, this is pretty much the entire overview of all of these kind of specializations, weapons, and gadgets that I have gone over for you guys. And again, if you do want to unlock these, I mean, you can always unlock these. I mean, unlocking them is really good too. Trying them out, sadly I just have a hard time at unlocking them, as the grind for getting 1000 itself is very tough. So you just got to keep on playing as time goes on, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we have gone over everything in the light class, now I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys some gameplay of the light class. That way you guys get an understanding. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here's some little like scenario clips of the light class here in the finals. Now I am running with the XP54 with the sight, and I'm also having the breach charge and the smoke grenades and a bit of the flashbangs too. So if you guys want to see more builds, please leave a subscribe and comment down below, and like too. So yeah, but overall, like here with the light, what I try to do is I try to just go ahead and try and scout and just flank above. Now I did see an enemy down there, like down here, as you see right here. I see him and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and kill him. Since I'm invisible, I had the advantage. But I see his teammates here and he's one shot, and I was almost about to kill him. I was almost about to, but then he went back into like the building, and I went ahead and killed him in a very crazy style. And one of my teammates is down in the heavy. They're heavy. I think the purple's heavy is upstairs, and right now I'm just trying to bide my time and wait. Like that's all it is when it comes to like playing with the light build, is you just want to try to like go around, try to scout, try to like outflank your opponent and outmaneuver them as best you can. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that, and I decided to go ahead and just use the breach charge too. I used some of my abilities, like the breach charge here. I just go ahead and use that to just break the wall down and just distract them upstairs, because some of them are distracted. They were distracted by the breach charge, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead, just push in, see what happens. And I got some intel that the heavy was on my left, and I decided to go ahead and kill him, and he didn't suspect a thing. But that's what it really comes down to when you're playing with the light kind of class in this game, is you really just want to be sneaky, and you want to try and go behind and act like an assassin in a way. That's pretty much what it comes down to, like an assassin slash scout slash intel kind of character or class in the finals. Because the class, or the class itself, like the light class itself, it has a lot of stuff that you can use. You can use the sword, the daggers to your advantage, and you can really kill people too with the submachine guns as well. More in the close quarters combat kind of situation. But you also want to support your teammates too. So here I try to like support my teammates and help them out as best I can. Since I am in solo queue, I try to support them as best I can, because hey, I solo queue a lot when it comes to just FES like this. And right here, I was gonna try and go for the heavy, but really good advice: don't go for the heavy or the medium. Always go for the squishies, other kind of light classes. If you go for them, you kill them, you'll be fine, honestly, getting a bit more kills, just killing other light classes, in my opinion. You can use your heavies as bait in a way to like draw in the other enemy, to like draw in the enemy to you, that is, to your teammates and whatnot, to try and get the kill and secure objectives. And we were trying to secure this vault here and trying to get it to the cash out, to cash it out, but sadly here we wouldn't even be able to defend it, as we had a hard time trying to defend in this game here. But overall, just the light class itself, you really want to use it as like a kind of like scout, intel, assassin, trying to get to like different objectives too, and just hold them as best you can. But ultimately, you just want to try to be sneaky and just surprise your enemies as well. Surprise them. Like right here, I just decided to just go ahead and surprise this heavy with my teammates too. Yeah, I think he was scared, man, but you just want to be surprising. Like you always just want to outthink your opponent, outflank them, just outmaneuver your opponents with your teammates too. Try to want to like, you just really want to try to outmaneuver sometimes, and you really just want to know what you're going up against too. Like right there, I was about to die because that person, I think, was either using the battle rifle, which I think you can use. Like some people who tend to take the battle rifle, I just take submachine guns because they're my favorite. And again, since I am solo queuing, it's going to be a bit tough for me to just grind out a lot of stuff, because solo queuing in this game, it's just not possible, y'all. I could just tell y'all, like, it's kind of impossible to try to solo queue. You have to like try to get some teammates together, or just get some of your buddies together and just like just play the game. Really, that's really all I can say. Just get some of your buddies together and just have a team effort in playing this game. Now at first it might be a bit tough, but later on it'll get super easy as you play. Just keep on playing really, and just having fun with it. That's what it comes down to. And with the light class, you can play how you want to. You can play like very much a scout kind of light class, or you can play more of an assassin type, like taking swords and daggers or whatnot in your arsenal. Or you can take mainly just anything. You can take maybe pyro grenades, frag grenades if you want to like really use those, if you're really good at those, at throwing those. Or if you want to take the cloak, what I'm using here, the cloak specialization, to use it to just hide and outflank your opponents. And it same goes for any kind of specialization. You can use the dashes, the dodges, dashes, and whatnot, and you can also use the grappling hook to your advantage as well. But I wouldn't say that this is like the best way to play the light class. This is just how I see on how I'm playing it, because I regularly just play by outflanking my opponent, and maybe sometimes I'll let my heavy just bait the opponent out. That way I can maybe get a kill or whatnot. But ultimately, this is just a way to like help anyone that's trying to get into the finals, and just showing you guys what the light class is. That's pretty much what this guide is. Like right here, as you see, I outflanked this heavy here that was holding this very key position, and I was able to get a revive here. Like that, like this is what I really do. But overall, I try to just make this like little guide here to help out anyone that's beginning in the finals, or is trying to become like more of a beginner in this game, or just trying to get into the game, that is, if you think this game is interesting. So there you guys have it. That's pretty much the entire light class in the finals. I do hope this video does help anyone that's new to the finals, or is new to coming into the finals and whatnot. Or if you found this video interesting, I hope it did help you whatsoever. So we went over just the gadgets, the weapons, and specializations for the light class, and I also show you guys gameplay just to help you understand it a little bit more, honestly. And also, I want to ask you guys, which is your favorite kind of specialization you would use for the light class? If you already are playing with the light class, what specialization or special ability do you use with your light build? Do you use the grappling hook? Do you use the dodge? Or do you use the cloaking device? Let me know in the comments down below, and let's try to get this video, if we can, to maybe 20 likes if we can, 20 or more likes. And also comment down below what you thought of the video. If I did mess up on anything, please let me know in the comments, as I am really just chill to learn from my mistakes and fix them as best I can in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I'm Thegamingraptor. Stay well, Rat the Pack. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.